Hey, this is Gordon from Metaverse and Crypto. We're going to get into a new segment here, the Crypto Market Pulse. We're going to be looking at the crypto market and breaking down the biggest moves, the boldest trends, and what that means for your portfolio. So let's dive in. This week's big movers, we'll look at some of those, see what we can find on the charts based on the latest data from the past week. I like data and analytics, so we'll get into that. We also have let's look at here. We'll go to coin market cap, but BTC has been holding strong amid turbulence. Bitcoin started the week with a bang. Previously right here before this, it broke 110,000 US, but weak macro trends, headwinds pushed it back down to earth. The US CPI report and rising geopolitical tensions triggered a sell-off, bringing down BTC to low 102,000. And we also got it down here even as low as 98, as you can see here. But despite this volatility, BTC closed the week at 105,000, just down 0.22%. So that's the resilience, right? Showing you there with over 1.3 billion flowing into Bitcoin ETFs as well across 5 straight days. The institutional confidence isn't just holding; it's actually growing. And we also, one of these examples of this, the Japanese firm MetaPlanet even added 1,112 BTC to its balance sheet, bringing its total to 10,000 BTC. So they're showing a serious vote of confidence from that firm there, MetaPlanet. So if we look at ETH and how that's doing, let's take a look at the ETH chart and stuff like that. So we get on that. It has quiet strength and institutional tailwinds here. Ethereum had a quieter but solid week, climbing 1.49% to close around 2880. For the week, it wasn't flashy at the end of the week, right? So when you look at that, ETH had steady performance. It's backed by growing institutional interest and the surge in layer 2 activity as well. So with the Deacon upgrade still fresh and the gas relatively tame, Ethereum's fundamentals are looking stronger than ever. Also, don't forget ETH staking continues to rise, locking up supply and boosting long-term value for Ethereum. If we get into some altcoins, let's have a quick chat about those. Altcoins were a mixed bag this week. Total market cap dipped from 3.6 trillion to 3.4 trillion US dollars, with over 1.16 billion in liquidations, mostly from over-leveraged longs. So we had, so the market got cuts there, but it was not all suffering. Arrow, KAIA, and AXL led the charge with double-digit gains this past week, and meme coins like WIF and Pengu continued their wild ride as well. So if you're into the meme coins, those are two that were given her as well. So we also have the altcoin season index. If you get into that, or if you're looking at that, it's still deep in Bitcoin season territory. Just 16 out of 100, meaning BTC is still outperforming most alts over the past 90 days. So we're still looking for that to move. So when you look at the kind of the final take for this week. Um, this week was a reminder crypto doesn't move in a straight line, right? BTC showed strength, ETH held steady, and altcoins reminded us that volatility cuts both ways. So if you're in the game for the long haul, weeks like this are where conviction is tested and sharpened. So, keep it there. So, we'll see where it goes from here. So if we get into a little more detail on some of the top gainers from the end of the last week, um, first up, winners again, the overall crypto market, was up 0.66 and now sitting at a whopping 3.14 trillion US dollars. So it's not a moonshot, but crypto's got some steady growth, and part of that is the institutional money that's flowing in as well. So three of the areas that I'm looking at: Neo EVM or Neon. Was up 35%, had a big spike. This layer 2 is riding high on recent ecosystem expansion, so this might be one to look at if you're wanting to check it out. Again, not financial advice, just these are just the charts to look at, and the numbers and the data, the information that we're going forward here. So this is Neon there. Augur was surged 37.7%, likely fueled by renewed interest in prediction markets when we're going up there. So that's another one which we checked out as well. And then Threshold T gained 28.9% thanks to buzz around privacy preserving smart contracts. So these aren't just pumps, they're signals. So keep an eye out on these utility driven projects. They're not just meme coins like WIF and Pengu, but these actually have utility behind them, and of course they need to develop and deliver on those as well. So top losers and volume drops, not everything was green. Bitcoin's 24-hour trading volume dropped 26.25%, and Ethereum's fell even harder at 41.13% when they surged down. So It's a sign of cooling, not panic. So when you get back to looking at those prices when we had the dips as well, right? And if you look in here, the trading volume was off, so that is what it is, right? So BNB and Solana both saw market modest dips in volume despite holding their price levels, and Dogecoin and Cardano posted slight gains, but nothing to write home about. So what's the translation? The market's catching its breath after a strong June opening. So that'd be my read of the market right now. So um, we'll just see what happens as we move forward into the July and the summer here. So macro trends to watch. What are we going to be looking for? Zooming out, here's what's shaping in the market mood. We still have some stable coin dominance. It's holding steady with USDC and USDT anchoring liquidity. Meme coins and AI tokens are still drawing speculative heat, with Pengu hype all posted triple-digit gains since April lows. And if we look at DEX volume, one other marker as well, DEX volume is up 95%, with decentralized exchanges grabbing a record 18.7% of spot market share. So people are moving from centralized platforms and embracing DeFi again. So that money is flowing again and moving into the DeFi markets, and that may mean, for altcoins and more of the meme coin trading as well. So my final take on the week, it was less about fireworks and more about consolidation. The smart money is rotating into utility, and meme coin crowd is still loud and risky. So if I had to sum it up, watch the volume, not just the price. That's where the real story is this past week. So that's where we have it. So that is your crypto market pulse. Um, like, sub, and hit the bell so you never miss a beat. And hey, let me know in the comments down below what coin surprised you most this past week. Anyways, this is Gordon for Metaverse and Crypto. We'll keep bringing you more of these crypto market pulses.